Today on Animal Fact Files, we're going to be looking at the frilled neck lizard. If you like learning facts about animals, then subscribe to this channel so you can stay up to date on all the new content. You may have seen something like it in a certain movie involving dinosaurs. The frilled neck lizard is an icon of Australia. In fact, the frilled neck lizard, or frilly, as they are sometimes referred to, used to appear on the Australian 2-cent coin when it was still in circulation. Now they just appear in the northern reaches of the country, as well as in southern Papua New Guinea. The frilled neck lizard is the second largest member of the family Agamidae, which is the taxonomic family for dragons. Yes, literal dragons. Okay, maybe not like fire-breathing behemoths, but still. I'm sure you're dying to know who the biggest dragon is, but you'll just have to wait for that one. I'll give you a hint though. It's not the Komodo dragon. Wrong family. The frilled neck lizard can grow up to 3 feet long, and their frill can be as large as a foot wide. On average, they're about 9 inches in length, and even the babies have a frill. The frill is actually a defense mechanism. When threatened, the frilled neck lizard will open its mouth and frill to say, "I'm bigger than you think." This, of course, is an absolute bluff, and the lizard will immediately turn tail if the dangerous presence is not put off by the lizard's flappy neck display. They'll actually run to the nearest tree to hide, which isn't unusual because they live most of their lives in trees. What is unusual is the manner in which they run to their hiding spot. The frilled neck lizard will actually stand up on its hind legs and bipedally scramble away. We're not entirely sure why they have developed this mechanic, but the lizards don't seem to need a reason because they don't just do it when they're running from their enemies. One set of researchers even noted that nearly every time they observed a frilled neck lizard chasing down a meal, they would do so on 2 feet. As I mentioned, they spend nearly 90% of their time in trees. When they're on the ground, they're usually hunting for moths, butterflies, ants, termites, beetles, sometimes other lizards, and small mammals. Of course, they have to be careful while doing this because birds of prey, larger lizards, snakes, dingoes, and feral cats are all ready to make the frilled neck lizard their next meal. Feral cats are actually one of the frilled neck lizard's biggest threats right now, along with deforestation and pollution. They are, however, still considered a secure species and are not currently in danger of extinction. Frilled neck lizards are usually brown or gray in color. Their frill is usually a bit lighter and will sometimes look orange or yellow. The inside of their mouth is usually yellow as well. Mating occurs during the wet season, lasting somewhere between September and March. During mating season, males will fight with one another in dominance matches, their frills widely displayed. Supposedly, the females don't choose a mate based on frill size, but I mean, come on, how could you resist this? Eggs are laid in clutches of approximately a dozen, though this can vary significantly. The hotter the eggs are, the more likely the lizard will be born female. The eggs are left alone, and when the babies emerge about 70 days later, they will have to fend for themselves. Frilled neck lizards can even be kept as pets. Like most reptiles, they require a very strict set of husbandry guidelines, which makes them very expensive to own. Plus, due to their arboreal nature, they require a more vertical terrarium setup as opposed to the more traditional horizontal display. It's always best to check with your local guidelines on which pets are legal where you live. For more information on the frilled neck lizard, feel free to browse through my citations in the description below. Let me know which animal you'd like to see next in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and give a thumbs up for more Animal Fact Files.